Good morning. It's 19 degrees outside in North Conway Village. Time to get ready for the White Mountains. This is the White Mountains today. Good morning. Saturday, February 9th. And there you go. A look outside North Conway. Things a little bit sleepy now, but going to rev up as people have their coffee and half-caffs and everything to get outside and enjoy our Mount Washington Valley. It is Saturday, February 9th. Hi, I'm Marty Bash, your host this morning. And yes, that is the wind calling your name. It is howling, and we're going to get to that in just a minute. But first, on today's show, we expect guests from Sunday River, and also we'll find out about Cynthia's Challenge going on next month at King Pine, and also watch and win and all sorts of cool prizes this morning. We're giving away lift tickets this morning. I have 3 lift tickets to give away this morning. Shawnee Peak, Cranmore, and Bretton Woods as well. So stick with us, and we'll get to that a little bit later on. But first, the weather. And yes, it is going to be a cold and windy day. We're looking at wind gusts of 20 to 30 miles per hour, maybe more, 55. But right now, look at that. On top of Mount Washington, it is minus 11 degrees. And just minutes ago, they had a peak gust of 147 miles per hour. So, wow. Jackson 13, Connolly around 17, Ossipee 18. So do dress accordingly if you are heading outside. We have strong northwesterly winds will continue through the day today, with a few morning snow showers and flurries giving way to clearing skies. Winds will diminish tonight with quiet weather and seasonably cool temperatures expected on Sunday and Monday. On Tuesday and Wednesday, a storm system will move through the region with a plowable snowfall becoming increasingly likely, as well as a possible mix of precipitation types along the coast and over southern New Hampshire. So that does bode well, because next weekend, the start of President's vacation week, and some more snow, we certainly welcome it. Well, again, today, there you go, around 20 degrees, and as I said, wind gusts 20 to 30, maybe up to 55 miles per hour. We are looking at mostly sunny skies today, a slight chance of snow showers this morning, and chance of snow is around 20%, wind chill values as low as 11 below. Tonight, we're looking at a low of around 4 degrees, and again, wind gusts as well. Out of the northwest, 20 to 25, possibly gusting to 40. Mostly clear skies. Wind chill again as low as minus 11. In terms of those, those winds, experienced something on the street where I live. We had a tree hit power line. We were out power for about 4 or 5 hours last night. Anyway, tomorrow, some sunshine, high of around 22. Winds are going to lighten up a bit, but still we could see gusts at 20 miles per hour, and wind chill values as low as 10 below in the morning. Looking ahead to Monday, almost a carbon copy, 22 degrees the high, some more wind and sunshine, but wind chill values as low as 6 in the morning. But it is winter. It is the White Mountains. So for those of us who are here by choice, we embrace it. All right, higher summits. There you go. On top, look at that, minus 22. What's that, Hans Bauer? Yes. Okay, there you go. So there you go. I mean, a cold day on top of Mount Washington. Again, those gusts easily above 100 miles per hour. In the clouds early, then in and out of the clouds under partly cloudy skies. Slight chance of snow showers, possible snow accumulation on the rock pile, around 1 inch. And there you go. Look at that wind chill. Sort of makes you feel very warm where you are right now. The wind chill on top of the rock pile could go to minus 75. And we will be checking in later on today with an observer from the top of Mount Washington and find out what is going on there. But again, they do provide these cameras for us to look at and take a spin around. But there you go, and that was a cool snowflake, and each one is unique. There are plenty of snowflakes out there too. And we're going to take a break and come on back and get to our first snow report. Interesting things to report.
Be skiing doubles this winter at Attash and Wildcat, just outside North Conway, New Hampshire. With trails for all abilities, including 80 acres of glades and 3 terrain parks, there will be something for everyone. It's 2 times the adventure, twice the terrain, and the best après scene this side of Stuttgart. 2 mountains, 2 days, 1 ticket. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning.
I'm Christy Rochette, inviting you to explore the White Mountains. Every day on White Mountains TV, we show you the best things to do, the best restaurants, the best deals, plus update you on weather, conditions, and events. You're here to experience the White Mountains. We'll make your experience better. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
Austin Powers here, groovy baby, international man of mystery. Here I am in North Conway, the Adventure Suites. I can't believe I found this place. Look at this hotel. This is called the Love Shack. This place is just smashing. Come and check it out. Hello, hello, hello. Captain Nigel here from British Airways. Relaxing for a change, not in the cockpit, but in the Sky Captain's Lounge at the Adventure Suites. This is my favorite place to stay in America, probably in the world. The Adventure Suites, the wine cellar. Welcome to the Roma Rendezvous. It's a beautiful room. The beautiful statues, beautiful everything about it. The Roma Rendezvous and the Adventure Suites. Hello there people, Rastaman here. Welcome to the Jungle Room. Look at this in the Adventure Suites. I love this place. Have a beautiful time in North Conway. The Adventure Suites.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Visitors to the White Mountains long for yesterdays. Mountains and waterfalls, classic villages, and time to relax with friends over delicious, hearty food. It's what Yesterdays is all about. Yesterday's restaurant in Jackson Village is where people in the White Mountains meet for homemade breakfast and lunch.
I always have the corned beef hash because I think it's the best that I've eaten anywhere, and it's always good here.
Fresh, organic, homemade, really good quality.
Enjoy soups, sandwiches, thick stacks of specialty pancakes, waffles and French toast, fluffy omelets, plus fresh baked coffee cakes and specialty breads. Made from scratch and available for takeout or wholesale. Yesterday's uses farm fresh ingredients, does all their own baking, and makes everything to order just for you. This is Sarah, who makes it all happen. Shh, she's camera shy. And this is Yesterday's restaurant in Jackson Village. The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
And good morning. It's now 7:40 Saturday morning. Let's take a live look outside with the WhiteMountains.tv webcam, where the temperature in North Conway Village is 19 degrees, and our North Conway Village live video cam is available 24 hours a day on our website, WhiteMountains.tv. Thanks to Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. More information online at zebs.com. Well, it's a Saturday. That means a lot of people are heading to the slopes to do some skiing and snowboarding. We will now take a look at the first of our snow reports presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, and recognized by readers of Ski Magazine for the best grooming in the East for the 5th year. Bretton Woods, just 35 minutes from North Conway. So let's just get this out in the open. It's windy out there, so there could be some lift wind holds, so just be prepared as you go forth. Today, Bretton Woods, they are reporting 58 trails open. All 9 lifts are running. They picked up about an inch of snow over the past 6 days, and they're reporting machine-groomed variable conditions. From their snow report, they're saying that it's 30 degrees colder than it was 24 hours ago. So that gives you an idea of some of the funky weather we've been experiencing here in and around the valley. But they did have the groomers out last night on 58 trails, and when they posted this about an hour or so ago, it was snowing sideways at Bretton Woods. Do know they have the kids' snowmobile park, and it's open from 11 to 4 today. And there we go, a look at Bretton Woods when you can look on over to the Presidentials and enjoy what there is there. Well, a little bit lower on down in Bartlett, Attitash, and they're reporting 47 trails, 8 of 11 lifts going, machine-groomed, frozen granular conditions. They're suggesting on their trail report that you can start your day on some classic Attitash trails like Middle Ptarmigan to Lower Ptarmigan, or you can head on up to Bear Peak and cut some cord on wandering skis. They're saying today is definitely the day to break out your sharp edges. And if you're feeling less than confident about the last time you got your gear tuned, well, you can throw an edge right on at their Adventure Center. So lots going on at Attitash as well. Also, this is the start today of their Abenaki Park series, and they have 3 events this month. Today they have a slopestyle competition, and that is going on at Attitash. Next up is Cranmore right here in North Conway, where it is the 80th anniversary of Hannah Schneider's arrival here in North Conway. Well, 63 trails today at Cranmore, 9 of 11 lifts. They're reporting machine-groomed, frozen granular conditions. From their trail report, you know, we might have had some warm days this past week, but temperatures are back to normal. They have, of those trails, 100% of their snowmaking terrain is open, so looking good there. They'll be running their lifts today from 8:30 to 4. And it'll be a bit breezy out there, you know, some gusts 20-25 miles per hour, but there's South Quad. They're going to have some night skiing tonight at Cranmore, and that is going on from 4 to 8, so that is always fun for them. And tomorrow morning, if you're a Cranmore season pass holder, it's another of the, you can get some first tracks skiing with General Manager Ben Wilcox, so that is pretty cool as well. Again, that's going on at Cranmore. Then down in East Madison, King Pine, and they have all 17 of their trails today. All lifts are running. They are reporting machine-groomed, loose, granular conditions. Basically, they're saying on their report, unlike other higher elevation ski areas, we're not as susceptible to wind holds, and we're expecting all lifts and trails to be open. And they're also going to be open for some night skiing. They have 10 trails open for that at King Pine, and also scheduled later on the show, we'll be talking with Allie Moore from King Pine about the upcoming Cynthia's Challenge. And who do we have up next? We have Shawnee Peak in Bridgeton, Maine, where they are reporting 32 trails, 4 lifts, machine-groomed, loose, granular conditions. Bunch of sunshine with temps in the 20s today. Some nice pristine groomers, they're saying, on their mountain report. They are having a night skiing special tonight from 6 to 9, and tickets are just $19 for all ages. And you must, you can't do this online. You have to go to the ticket office. Geez, that's so analog and old school. And yes, they are going to be doing a moon groom this afternoon. So that means you can shred some nice corduroy after the sun goes down at Shawnee Peak. So that's something to do over there in Bridgeton. Well, also in the state of Maine, Sunday River, and 91 trails, 9 of 15 lifts. They picked up a couple of inches in the past 72 hours, and they're reporting machine-groomed hardpack as well. And right now I'm taking a look at the Sunday River report. They do have, they're expecting some higher elevation lifts to be on wind hold today, so that's just the way it goes to start the day. They're suggesting a check-in on lift and trail status updates throughout the day, or you can use the Sunday River app. That said, last night the groomers were out on some trails like Escapade, Moonstruck, Tempest, and Dream Maker. So that's cool, and if you're going to Sunday River, Southridge, Teton Gravity Stoke Mobile will be there, so maybe get yourself some free swag and check out some of their movies. And also we're scheduled to have someone from Sunday River on our show a little bit later on today. And, well, there you go. We're talking about the wind. Wildcat is going to be closed today. They're sustaining wind speeds of 70 miles per hour, gusts even close to 100. So there you go. If you're an out-of-tash ticket holder, season pass holder, you already know that your tickets, your passes are good at out-of-tash. So that's where you may be today. So there you go. That's the first look at our snow report. And we'll take a little look a little later on with some of the Nordic areas as well. All right, watch and win. And let's now just do a preview. We're not going to take callers right now, but here is the first question. And we'll be playing for a lift ticket a little bit later on to Shawnee Peak. So pop it up on the screen. Let's see what it is going to be. It's coming. It's coming. I am being told it is virtually going to be there. Yeah, now-ish. Okay. There you go. Watch and win. Said preview. All right. Okay. I get it. All right. What's the longest river in New England? Is it the Saco, Androscoggin, Connecticut, Kennebec, or Penobscot? Again, this will be for a Shawnee Peak lift ticket, and we'll be getting to that a little bit later on. But first, we are going to take a commercial break, and then we're going to be back with fun stuff like a look around the White Mountains and also the cross-country snow report. So don't go away.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Feast your eyes on the Sicilian Sauté at Delaney's. Locally sourced Italian sausage and shrimp, sautéed with local mushrooms, fire-roasted artichokes, and tomatoes. Tossed with their 5-cheese tortellini and a tomato vodka cream sauce, served on a bed of fresh baby spinach. Menu at Delaney's.com. Head to J-Town Deli for these hearty lunch options. Chicken spinach curry veggie soup, Tuscan herb chicken sandwich with fresh tomatoes and melted provolone cheese. Quiche with bacon, roasted red peppers, grilled asparagus, and cheddar provolone cheeses. And lemon meringue, traditional whoopie pie, and an Oreo bar. All made with love. Full menu at jtowndeli.com. Find this delicious offering at the Christmas Farm Inn. Seared scallops with ginger pea and cilantro gremolata, served with roasted candied sweet potatoes. Goes well with wine, a martini, or a specialty cocktail, or a bourbon or whiskey from their pub's extensive selection. Menu at ChristmasFarmInn.com. Spend an evening at Max's at Snow Village Inn for fresh Maine Coast oysters, rack of lamb, or catch of the day. Pair it with a specialty cocktail or a selection from their upscale affordable wine list. Or go for the mouth-watering burger and a local beer. Full menu at SnowVillageInn.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Climb aboard for a comfortable winter tour to an extreme world above treeline. Powered by a custom 4-track, all-wheel powered drivetrain, the 9-passenger Mount Washington Snow Coach transports guests into a treeless subarctic world at 4,200 feet for a truly unforgettable experience that anyone of any age can enjoy. Experience breathtaking views or Mount Washington's famous extreme weather. If you thought a summer drive on the historic Mount Washington Auto Road was amazing, you need to experience a winter tour on a Mount Washington Snow Coach. The Lobster Trap is a seafood lover's paradise. Enjoy all your favorites, fresh from the coast of Maine. Lobster, steamers, oysters, homemade clam chowder, lobster rolls with fresh lobster meat stuffed into fresh-baked rolls, and full seafood platters, broiled, fried golden brown, or served Italian style. Plenty for the land lovers, too, including Italian, steaks, burgers, and pizza. There are 2 comfortable dining rooms and a full bar featuring blueberry-infused vodka drinks. Early bird specials daily. The Lobster Trap, West Side Road, North Conway.
No matter what the season, you rely on your home for comfort. That's why people in the White Mountains rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They've been here for 3 generations, family-owned and locally operated. They're dependable and they're the White Mountains energy experts with technologies like the Heat and Glow for warmth and ambiance, and System 2000 for efficient heat and nearly endless hot water. Rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They're always there for you.
Professionally showcased and complemented with bold, inspiring photography, each edition of Mount Washington Valley Vibe portrays colorful stories of life in the valley and can be found in over 250 local businesses. Vibe explores local products, libations, and agriculture, reflects on unique people, businesses, and recreation, and digs deep into rich valley history. Pick up your own keepsake copy of Vibe, available at one of your favorite local businesses, or read it online at mwvvibe.com.
Good. We're going to start close to home, Conway, where right now, though you can't see Mount Washington, it is out there, and temperature now around 19 degrees. As we head on up through Crawford Notch, but first we'll go to North Conway where the temperature is the same. Now we'll go to Crawford Notch and Bretton Woods. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I don't know. That's the beauty of this. We're going to take a look around. Folks can't make this stuff up. It's happening right before my very eyes. Okay, there we go. Bretton Woods, 10 degrees. So a bit of a chilly start there. And then next up could either be Pinkham Notch or the summit of Mount Washington. Let's see what happens when the button is pushed. And there we go. We find Wildcat Mountain, which, by the way, is closed today due to high winds. Temperature there is 9 degrees. And then at the top of Mount Washington, it is minus 13. Wind chill minus 61. And earlier this morning, a wind gust of 147 miles per hour. So just go warm yourself over by that wood stove in the corner, and it's just a warm place where you are. Let's take a look now at the 3-day forecast, and today we're looking at a high of around 20 degrees, and here in North Conway we're looking at wind gusts of maybe up to 55 miles per hour. Mostly sunny skies, slight chance of snow showers this morning, chance of snow 20%, wind chill values as low as 11 below. Tonight going to get even colder. We're talking single-digit night with a low of 4 degrees. Winds are still going to be howling. It's going to be mostly clear, and that wind chill is still something to contend with. Tomorrow we're looking at some sunshine, but again, Sunday and Monday, cold days. High tomorrow, Sunday, 22 degrees. The winds are going to lighten up a little bit, maybe 10 miles per hour with some gusts 20. But still, even though there's going to be sunshine, you're going to have to contend with the wind chill as well. As we look ahead to Monday, almost the same. High of around 22 degrees. Winds a little bit stronger, especially those gusts at 25. But again, pay attention to those wind chills as well as you head on out and about. And speaking of going out and about, well, there you go. Thanks once again to White Mountain Oil and Propane for our look around the White Mountains. Also Saturday, a lot of people heading on out to the woods and over the trails. Cross-country skiing, they will go. And again, dress accordingly, and it's a day to head on into the woods as well, because, at least in theory, sheltered from some of those strong wind gusts that will be blowing away. Up at Bretton Woods, the Nordic Trail System currently has 38 kilometers of skate-groomed and track-set terrain. Expect to find variable conditions on trails that have not been groomed. Grooming will continue tomorrow at Bretton Woods, and for the most current trail updates, they suggest you call the Nordic Center at 278-3322. Well, at Bear Notch in Bartlett, their Western Trail Network, they are saying it's meticulously groomed and protected from the wind. They have some pack powder surfaces, and 30 kilometers of classic, 35 kilometers of skating. Basically, after yesterday's warm temps and last night's quick freeze, trail surfaces have set up. They're kind of firm, but they've been grooming out there as well. Freshly groomed, they're reporting the Waterfall Trail, Experimental Forest Trails, East Albany Brook Trail Network, Upper Meadow, East Pasture, Lower Fields, and more. So there you go. That is at Bear Notch in Bartlett. Great Glen Trails at the base of Mount Washington. All trails were groomed overnight for both skate and classic. They're reporting 19 classic, 26 kilometers for skating. Machine groomed, loose, granular conditions. Just so you know, though, there are certainly other things you can do at Great Glen Trails, like snow coach, tubing, and fat biking. And at this time, they are suggesting you call ahead if you are interested in a snow coach, using the tubing hill, or riding your fat bike. Today is the Kids Ski Fest, a fun day of Nordic skiing for kids grades 1 to 8. And then Jackson, cross-country skiing in Jackson, New Hampshire. Basically, there's a lot of snow. Even the thin spots have snow. They're open today. Continuous skiing with 50 kilometers of classic and skating, variable conditions. There's continuous skiing starting at the Touring Center and extending to the picnic table on the South Ellis River Trail and to the Woodchuck parking lot on Carter Notch Road. About 20 clicks of groomed trails to start. From there, they'll be adding terrain on the Eagle Wave Network and adding options in the Ellis and Wentworth areas as well. So do get on out and enjoy yourself. Just, go in, have some hot chocolate, bring a thermos, a little bit of chicken soup or something, and just, get out, enjoy, and then you'll have something you can tell your kids one day about how cold it was and what you did while you were experiencing the cold. Okay, up next is our event report. Lots of things going on here in and around our Mount Washington Valley, starting up at Sunday River, where it's their Whiteout Weekend. It's an LGBTQ ski event and party in its 9th year at Sunday River, produced in association with Outriders and the Welcoming Committee. In addition to an amazing time on the slopes, WOW is all about good times with even better friends. There's a full lineup of fun scheduled for the weekend, so grab your Slopeside Resort lodging, and don't forget to buy your lift tickets in advance for the best deal. Here at the base of Mount Washington at Great Glen Trails is winter fun on skis for the whole family. It's the Kids Ski Fest. Try out the maze, bicycle bumps, and junior jump at the Skier Discovery Zone. Games, team relays, and a scavenger hunt with prizes on trails to the Great Angel Cabin. Beginner lessons and a lollipop race for new skiers. There's lunch at the Cozy Base Lodge, storytelling and tubing all day. Parents are welcome and encouraged to take part in all activities offered. Registration includes a trail pass, lunch, and activities all day. And there you go. If you register in advance, kids rental skis are free and adults are half off. Today starts the first of 3 Abenaki Park events at Attitash with the Abenaki Parks Slopestyle. We're Attitash Freestyle events located at Bear Peak with an assortment of rails, jib features, and tabletops. You could stomp your best tricks to walk away with prizes from participating sponsors. Coming up on February 13th, it's the party. It's the Meisters Mid-Season Party at Cranmore. It's from 4 to 7 in Zips Pub, right there, Slopeside at Cranmore, and live music by Shark Martin. Well, right now it is time for the weekly online watch and win question. Last week's prize was a Bretton Woods lift ticket, and the question was, which of these mountains is named after a Native American? Was it Mount Chocorua, Mount Kearsarge, Mount Wambeck, or Mount Moosilauke? And the answer, Chocorua. The winner, drawn from all correct responses, was Jill Ambrose. So here is this week's prize, playing for a lift ticket that's good at both Attitash and Wildcat. And there you go. So the question, all right, we're coming. Sometimes, we'll get there. Bet you Jill Ambrose is enjoying this moment. Hey, Jill, if you're watching. Okay, here we go. So this week's prize, again, Attitash and Wildcat, or as you like to say, Atticat. Okay, Mount Lafayette is located in which range? Is it the Presidential, the Carter Moriah, the Sandwich, or Franconia? To answer, go to our website, whitemountains.tv, and click on Win Prizes, and we'll draw one winner from the correct answers. Good luck with that. Hey, the Fox and the Eagle. So for information on any of these events or to submit your own event, go to our website, whitemountains.tv. Get local information, stream this show live, and enter contests for prizes on whitemountains.tv. And for those of you, we have that, it's Valentine's Day is coming up, So guys, just, you'll be forewarned. And over on our table here, we have a nice floral bouquet. And our floral centerpiece is from Lemon and Tulips of Freiburg, Maine. So let Lemon and Tulips put your two lips together this Valentine's Day. Give them a call at 207-935-7700. So come on, guys. You have a few days in advance. Valentine's Day, February 14th. It's coming up. Tulips together. Get it? All right, coming up, scheduled guests, Sunday River. We'll also do a watch and win. And we will check in with the Mountain Washington Observatory because it's one of those gusty days. Don't go away.
Cranmore Mountain Resort is the most fun on snow in the White Mountains. Enjoy great skiing and riding on a mix of classic New England trails, wide-open cruisers, glades, and terrain parks. Beginners, you'll love the dedicated learning area with its own chairlift and gentle beginner-only terrain. Cranmore is the best place to learn for all ages. Kids love the Kids Rule Mountain Camps and Arlberg Children's Center. Skiers 13 and up will love Cranmore's Get Skiing and Riding program. Discover Skiing and Riding, where first-timers not taking a lesson can explore the Discover Zone and get coaching and tips from Cranmore's trained ski and snowboard staff. Best of all, it's included in the price of a lift ticket or season pass. At Cranmore, there's even fun off the slopes. Get an adrenaline rush on the mountain coaster, giant swing, soaring eagle zip line, and New Hampshire's #1 10-lane lift service tubing park. Enjoy events for the whole family, including weekly Cranapalooza block parties, mascots, live music, fireworks, and more. Get online discounts, information on season passes, and the Cranmore Value Card at cranmore.com.
Drive through the gates of Nesselnook Farm in Jackson, New Hampshire to discover an unforgettable 65-acre winter wonderland. Climb aboard a custom Austrian sleigh, lavishly upholstered, comfortably heated, and pulled by magnificent English Shire horses. You'll ride along a lantern-lit trail to the sound of sleigh bells, over Victorian bridges, through enchanting woodlands, and along the picturesque Ellis River. Enter the 3-acre Victorian skating park and glide along the groomed ice of magical Emerald Lake. Skate rentals available. Warm up next to a roaring fire with a cup of hot chocolate. Or relax in the fully enclosed warming center. Explore the estate's trails on snowshoe, an expansive network that connects to the Jackson ski touring trails. Nesselnook has a large inventory of equipment available for rental. As the daylight dims at Nesselnook, thousands of lights turn on, converting this Currier and Ives scene into an even more magical experience. Call 603-383-7101 for more info and to make sleigh ride reservations at Nesselnook. Winter, make Shawnee Peak your skiing destination. Ski or ride over 40 perfectly groomed trails and 3 terrain parks. With 19 trails lit at night, we offer the most night skiing in New England. Shawnee Peak, online at shawneepeak.com.
Here's a place you'll love, the Shovel Handle Pub. 3-story dining in a post and beam barn that's unique, warm, and inviting. Yankee cuisine creatively prepared. Appetizers like loaded nachos and shrimp scampi pizza. Entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, blackberry barbecue ribs, chicken and dumplings, and farm-to-table specials. Live music and a great bar for hanging with friends. And what a location! At the base of Black Mountain Ski Area, up a country road from beautiful Jackson Village and minutes from North Conway. Make it a vacation. The Shovel Handle Pub is on the premises of Whitney's Inn, featuring 27 rooms, 8 suites, and 2 cabins, all renovated with modern amenities for luxurious comfort. Alpine and cross-country skiing, hiking, and fishing are all right outside the door, and it's won the Wedding Wire Bride's Choice Award for wedding venue 2 years in a row. Or try the nearby Inn at Jackson, combining Victorian charm and character with masterful modern updates in the heart of the village. Learn more at whitneysinn.com.
You're watching the White Mountains Vacation Channel, White Mountains TV. 4 times a day, we air Explore the White Mountains, a video tour of the area's shops, restaurants, and attractions. On weekend mornings, it's White Mountains Today, getting you ready with live information and watch and win prize giveaways. And we're North Conway's home for the award-winning lifestyle programming of Outside Television. Get more info, have more fun. This is White Mountains TV.
No matter where you are in the Mount Washington Valley, Lakes region, or White Mountains, Hospitality Maps are there to guide you. Hospitality Maps are convenient, free, and full of the area's best tourist destinations. There's one for food, another for shopping, even maps for adventure, golf, and North Conway Village. Inside, find dozens of coupons for great savings and, of course, easy-to-follow maps to help you find your way around. Can't wait? Get everything online at hospitalitymaps.com. NorthConwayMaps.com or NorthConwayCoupons.com.
Good morning, welcome back, 8:08. Well, if you have been hearing the wind howling outside of your house, I bet it sounds a little bit stronger where Taylor Regan is. She's an observer with the Mount Washington Observatory. Good morning, Taylor, and how windy is it where you are?
Good morning, Marty. It is fairly windy by our standards. We're still seeing gusts right now to the mid-130s. Just about an hour ago, we hit 148. So that is actually our windiest peak speed in over a decade.
Wow. So what's it like? You're out doing your hourly observations. How is it for you to get on out and experience this type of wind?
It's definitely pretty exhilarating. We try when it's this windy out, not to stray too far from sort of the protection of the tower there, but definitely being very cautious and holding on.
So what's the forecast look like for the next few hours?
Well, today as a whole is going to be extremely windy above tree line, very dangerous conditions. So the temperature right now is right around 13 below, and that's going to keep falling through the day today down to around 20 below. And winds really aren't going to lighten up throughout the day today, so that's going to combine for a wind chill of about 75 below.
Well, and what about in the valley?
It's a very windy story down in the valley as well. It should be mostly sunny for you guys there, but highs around 20, and winds sustained between 25 and 35 miles per hour, gusting up to 60 actually. So definitely a chance for some downed trees and maybe power outages as well.
Well, it sounds like both an exhilarating day, whether you're at 6,288 feet or whether you're down around 600 feet.
It absolutely is. The weather is bringing a little something for everyone today.
Well, I guess that's why you're up where you are.
Absolutely.
Well, Taylor, once again, thank you very much, and this is a day you'll be telling stories about for a long time.
It certainly will. Take care.
All right, so long, Taylor. There you go. Taylor Regan, observer with the Mount Washington Observatory. It's one of those hang on to your honey jars type of days. Well, let's take a look now at the second of our event reports because we have a lot going on here in and around our Mount Washington Valley. Starting with, well, Valentine's Day is coming up, and Cranmore will have a Valentine's Day half price lift ticket special. It's online only. You can save on lift tickets this Valentine's Day on Thursday, February 14th. Adult lift tickets are half price when purchased online at least 24 hours in advance, and you can purchase your tickets at cranmore.com. Well, of course, next weekend starts vacation week and Attitash After Dark. Bud Light presents Crush, a Dave Matthews tribute band, coming up on Saturday, February 16th from 8 to 11. It's free. First 3 to 6, Crush has an acoustic après-ski. At 6:30, there'll be fireworks. Then from 6:30 to 11, Attitash After Dark. It's a 21-plus show. Crush is one of the few accurate and authentic representations of the current touring Dave Matthews Band, based in Boston since June of 2011 and drawing heavily from the albums which popularized the band in the 1990s. Crush brings the sound and energy which the Dave Matthews Band has been providing to fans for over 20 years. And also at Attitash next Saturday, Abenaki Park Ski or Border Cross. That's a lot of fun. Whether you're taking part or whether you're just watching, it's going on at Attitash. They're bringing back the forever exciting Ski or Border Cross, open to all who are willing to line up against friend or foe competitors with a first to the finish all-out race through berms, jumps, and rollers. This event will have your adrenaline pumping as you cross the finish line wanting more. And also next Saturday, the 16th Annual Ice Harvest and Winter Carnival at Remick Country Doctor Museum and Farm in Tamworth, a celebration of an old-time winter tradition and more, located on the grounds of a historic farmstead. Try your hand at the many steps of harvesting ice blocks from the pond, then watch as they're carted and stored in the ice house. Enjoy seasonal festivities, outdoor activities, games, demos, live music, so much more. There's hot down-home lunches and snacks for sale, new in 2019. You can take part in a 5K snowshoe race at 9 a.m. Registration is required, and there's entrance fee covers admission to the ice harvest. Well, White Mountains Today is live each morning of February vacation, and we're kicking it off President's Weekend with a Watch and Win extravaganza. Tune in for your chance to win incredible prizes, including apparel and gear from Outdoor Research, Patagonia, and Thule, local lift tickets and trail passes, restaurant gift certificates, and more. Watch it on local cable TV or stream it from anywhere. Search for White Mountains Today live stream on YouTube or find the link on our website, whitemountains.tv. Well, it is watch and win time. I have a lift ticket here to Shawnee Peak, and it could be yours if your answer matches ours. You know the deal, 356-6619. Let's put the question up on the screen, and here we go again. All right, 356-6619. You know the deal. We are live, so please be nice as well, because I'll try to be nice. All right, and the question will be, what's the longest river in New England? Is it the Saco? Is it the Androscoggin? Is it the Connecticut, the Kennebec, or the Penobscot? 356-6619, and you can have that lift ticket to Shawnee Peak if you have the correct answer. And let us now go to the phones. Good morning. What's your answer?
C, the Connecticut River.
C, the Connecticut River, which starts at the top of Pittsburgh, New Hampshire, and goes all the way down to the Atlantic. And yes, that is correct. It's a wonderful river. Love it. I've paddled it. And then see, somebody's excited. Well, oh, so you're not alone. Okay, I'm not going to ask, but I will ask, who are you, please?
Deb Lavender.
Oh, lavender like the flower?
Just like the flower.
Oh, isn't that sweet? And Valentine's Day's coming up, Deb. And where are you calling from?
North Conway.
Okay, Deb, well, congratulations. You just won yourself a lift ticket to Shawnee Peak. And if you hang on just a second, I'll get some more information from you. And when we come back, it's all about Sunday River. Don't go away.
Sunday River, Maine. Size, variety, and most of all, snow you can depend on all season long. Sunday River is located in the western mountains of Maine, just 1 hour from North Conway and 90 minutes from Portland, Maine. The resort is home to 135 trails and glades spread across 8 interconnected mountain peaks. With a trail network over 3 miles wide, the resort offers plenty of terrain for everyone, ranging from groomed cruisers to steeps, glades, and terrain parks. In addition to all this terrain, Sunday River has a total of 15 lifts, including 5 high-speed lifts to ensure you'll spend your day making turns rather than waiting in line. To learn more about Sunday River, to save on lift tickets, and to check the latest snow conditions, visit sundayriver.com.
Austin Powers here, Groovy baby, international man of mystery. Here I am in North Conway, the Adventure Suites. I can't believe I found this place. Look at this hotel. This is called the Love Shack. This place is just smashing. Come and check it out. Hello, hello, hello. Captain Nigel here from British Airways. Relaxing for a change, not in the cockpit, but in the Sky Captain's Lounge at the Adventure Suites. This is my favorite place to stay in America, probably in the world. The Adventure Suites, the wine cellar. Welcome to the Roma Rendezvous. It's a beautiful room. The beautiful statues, beautiful everything about it. The Roma Rendezvous and the Adventure Suites. Hello there people, Rastaman here. Welcome to the Jungle Room. Look at this in the Adventure Suites. I love this place. Have a beautiful time in North Conway. The Adventure Suites.
What makes Margarita Grill the go-to restaurant in the North Country? Margarita Grill has soul. Sustainable. Organic. Handcrafted. Margarita Grill in Glen, New Hampshire, a Southwest-inspired restaurant and cantina with a unique twist, like nothing you've ever experienced.
Minutes from the highway, in the middle of the White Mountains, Loon Mountain Resort in Lincoln, New Hampshire. This is your destination.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication for more than 22 years of unique quality merchandise. We are open daily in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
Outdoor winter adventures await you at the Jackson Ski Touring Center in Jackson, New Hampshire. Explore the largest cross-country ski trail network in the East with premium daily grooming. Take a naturalist-guided snowshoe trek through the woods or experience famous backcountry like the Wildcat Valley Trail. No other cross-country ski area caters to kids and families like Jackson Ski Touring. Kids under 10 ski for free every day of the season. Special family ski lessons and new kids group lessons are available. Visit the expanded Storyland Element Garden or race on the Kids Ankle Biter Race Course. And ski to Jackson Ski Touring's Cocoa Cafe on the Ellis River Trail for roast your own marshmallow s'mores and locally made baked goods. Cross-country skiing is always a great value. Adult trail passes only $21. Alpine skiers get 33% off on Sundays. Learn to ski packages start at $45, which includes an all-day trail pass, rentals, and 1-hour lesson. Ski and snowshoe rentals and full-service retail.
And flavorful in a unique setting. Experience a Valley Original restaurant. The Mount Washington Valley is a one-of-a-kind destination. Valley Originals are one-of-a-kind restaurants, independently owned and operated, offering something special you can't find anywhere else. Here are just a few.
McGrath's Tavern in North Conway is a chef-owned and operated Irish tavern and restaurant located in North Conway. Chef signatures include pistachio-crusted salmon, pork penne pasta, and Seamus's legendary pot roast. McGrath was voted top 10 ski town burgers. Enjoy live music select nights in the tavern.
Enjoy a wonderful 5-course dinner or a bountiful country breakfast at the Notchland Inn, an 1860s granite mansion located on a 100-acre estate in the midst of the White Mountain National Forest. The Notchland Inn is located just outside of Bartlett, an idyllic Harts location.
Authentic Indian cuisine is here in North Conway at Shalimar of India. Owners, chefs Avtar and Danwan Singh are from Punjab, India. Shalimar makes every item from scratch and uses a traditional tandoor or clay oven to bake their breads. They also customize your meal to your desired level of spiciness.
Moat Mountain Smokehouse is a 174-seat brew pub, restaurant, and inn located in one of North Conway's historic buildings. Their award-winning ales and lagers are brewed on-site with fresh mountain water. Enjoy a pint in the pub or take home a growler, 22-ounce bomber bottle, or a few big cans.
Get a taste of the Mount Washington Valley at a Valley Original restaurant. There are well over 20 restaurants in all. Look for the gold flag outside member restaurants and see the full directory at thevalleyoriginals.com.
You're watching the White Mountains Vacation Channel, White Mountains TV. 4 times a day, we air Explore the White Mountains, a video tour of the area's shops, restaurants, and attractions. On weekend mornings, it's White Mountains Today, getting you ready with live information and watch and win prize giveaways. And we're North Conway's home for the award-winning lifestyle programming of Outside Television. Get more info, have more fun. This is White Mountains TV.
Good morning. Welcome back. Saturday morning coming up on 8/25, a day to head on out skiing and riding. Dress appropriately. Maybe you're heading on up to Sunday River. Not today. Coming on up. Lots going on at Sunday River. And with us this morning, Meg McDonald from Sunday River. Thanks for coming on down and chatting with us.
Thanks for having me.
Pleasure. And coming on up, we have Valentine's Day, vacation week. So why don't we start with Valentine's Day and how can people enjoy it at Sunday River?
Absolutely. So we have some deals going on right now. One of our new deals is you can stay for a night at the Snowcap Inn for $89, and that's something exciting for us, especially, you know, with Valentine's Day coming up. So that's February 10th to the 14th. And then we also have tickets for $69, which is single-day ticket, single-day lift tickets, and then we have tickets for $129 for 2 days, and then $179 for 3-day lift tickets.
And that reminds me, before we get to President's Week, here in the Valley, we have both New Hampshire and Maine residents.
Absolutely.
And so non-holiday midweek, isn't there a day for New Hampshire residents to get a discounted ticket and Maine residents?
Yep.
So can you tell us a little bit about
that?
that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I believe it's Thursdays that we have for our New Hampshire residents. I'm blanking on the other one, so I'm more than happy
SundayRiver.com, but
yes.
okay, no, fair enough. Okay.
Absolutely. Okay. So yeah, head on over to SundayRiver.com. It has all of our lodging deals and our lift ticket deals. You're more than you'll find plenty of information on there for that.
Absolutely. Yeah. So coming up, President's Week, what's going on?
So we've got night skiing and we've got tubing all weekend, all week long, which is always exciting. And then we also have plenty of Eddie the Yeti appearances, so that will be a lot of fun. In terms of the specific events that we have going on, we have a lot of kids' nights out, which are a great opportunity for kids to hang out with, other kids 6 to 12, their own age, watch a movie, have some pizza, and parents can go dine in at camp or at Sliders up at the Grand Summit Hotel. And then we'll have fireworks and our fire dancer visiting us multiple times on the Saturday, the 15th or 16th and the 23rd. And then we also will have plenty of, we'll have laser tag at the Grand Summit Hotel, which will be a lot of fun. So, I mean, we've got a lot of events happening.
Because I think I remember once stayed up at Sunday River, and I think what you mentioned, Eddie the Yeti, and I think he's got a book.
Oh, yes, he does have a book.
And I remember, and he's grew up, Old Speck Mountain or something, just outside of Sunday River, and during Sunday River's 50th anniversary, saw the fireworks and came down. So, it's a pretty interesting kind of Yeti.
Absolutely, and there's plenty of opportunities to visit Eddie's hut Hut. Oh, yep, his hut. So plenty of opportunities to do that throughout the week while people are skiing.
And for night skiing, is that out of Southridge? Can
Yes.
you give us an idea of what sort of terrain and what's open for night skiing?
Yep. So our Chondola is open for night skiing, and that's a great opportunity for families, friends, and guests to experience night skiing under the lights. Stop by the Foggy Goggle after for some food, and we have that going on all week long.
Nice. Well, Sunday River also has a lot of events, and I know at the end of March the World Pro Ski Tour is coming your way. So because I think it's happening in the White Mountains this weekend, so that's cool. And there could even be a local skier or two competing in that.
Yep.
But you also have a new event, a 24-hour event coming on in March. So what's that about?
So our 24-hour charity challenge is a new event for us, and that is going to be in support of the River Fund, an organization that supports youth through fostering growth in recreation and education. So it's an organization that's near and dear to our hearts. And we'll be doing 24 hours of skiing. So that will be out of Southridge Lodge, and that will include events all night and day long, anything from a mechanical unicorn challenge to a giant slalom race in the race arena over at Barker. So that's something that we're definitely looking forward to. And for more information on that, you can go to sundayriver.com/events, and registration is $50 per person, and you can have a team of up to 12 people.
Nice, nice. And a lot of people are familiar with Southridge, and that's sort of a go-to place. But there are a couple of other lodges where people can go, and maybe it's could start a different experience for them at Sunday River. Can you tell us about those?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have Whitecap and Barker, and then of course the Jordan, and then North Peak Lodge we have. So Whitecap's a personal favorite of mine. It's a hidden gem, I like to think. But we've got Shipyard over there, and we also have Coffee Hound. So those are two great spots if you just want your morning cup of coffee, but also if you want to stop in for some apres after a few runs on the slopes and whatnot. So.
And Barker has the Mug Club, if
yes,
memory
they
serves.
do.
So not that I'm all that familiar with it, but anything else you'd like to get across about Sunday River and what's coming on the coming days?
We're looking forward to, of course, President's Week, but we have some snow in the forecast next week, so we're really excited to get some fresh snow just in time for President's Day.
And you guys had a good January too. I mean.
Yeah, we had over 5 feet of natural snow, so we were very excited about that.
Nice. Well, Nick, thank you very much for stopping by.
Of course. Thanks
and
for
again,
having me.
SundayRiver.com and Sunday River, it's maybe an hour away. So enjoy. We'll be back.
Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Freiburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire provide the best snowmobiling adventures in the Northeast. With our fleet of new Arctic Cat snowmobiles, you will have access to the largest trail systems in Maine and New Hampshire. You'll enjoy cruising through the backcountry and taking in the beautiful scenic vistas along the trails. We provide you with trail maps, and all our sleds are equipped with GPS locators. We also offer guided tours, and if you need cold weather gear, we have that as well. Enjoy a Northeast Snowmobile adventure on a new Arctic Cat at Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Freiburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center in Bartlett hosts skiing and snowshoeing the way it was meant to be, on 65 kilometers of trails with spectacular riverside views, pristine waterfalls, picturesque flat meadows, and challenging hills. A beginner or expert will appreciate the 6.5-mile trail along the Saco River that ends at Attitash, or ski from the 200-year-old farmhouse, now Base Lodge, up into the forest, past waterfalls for some steep winding hills. The beauty and diversity of the Garland Family's Touring Center is enhanced by world-class grooming done by Doug's brother John.
We want you to come back. We want you to feel included. Our favorite phrase is, give us a chance. We'll make a Bear Notch believer out of you.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center is located in Bartlett on Route 302, just under 4 miles west of Attitash. Find out more on how to become a believer by calling or visiting them online at bearnotchskitouring.com.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads. And Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas, some say the best in the Valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of attractions. And if you're just too tired, Joseph's has exactly what you need pre-made for takeout. Just heat it up in your home or condo. It's easy and delicious. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Treat your family to a vacation you'll never forget at King Pine Ski Area. 17 trails of wild excitement for all levels. 28 kilometers of cross-country skiing, snow tubing, ice skating, night skiing, and sleigh rides. Winter fun for the whole family. Come to the place where families can laugh, let loose, and play together. Create your own family traditions at King Pine, East Madison, New Hampshire.
And welcome back, 8:33 on a Saturday morning. I'm Marty Basher, host this morning. Thanks very much for starting your day right here on White Mountain TV 16. It is a bit of a cold and windy day, and we'll be checking in a little bit more of that as we take a look at the weather. So do pay attention. There could be some power outages out there, some strong gusty winds, and of course, if you're heading out to do some skiing and riding, just take a break from time to time and get on out and enjoy yourself. And do maybe check out the ski report at your favorite ski area to see if any of the lifts are impacted by the wind. But we do have strong northwesterly winds continuing throughout the day today with a few morning snow showers and flurries giving way to clearing skies, and winds will diminish tonight. But today we're looking at a high of around 20 degrees. Again, those winds between 20 and 30 miles an hour, gusting to 55 under mostly sunny skies. Slight chance of some snow showers, but that wind chill values could be as low as 11 below. Tonight we're talking about single digits, low of 4 degrees, and those winds will continue to be blowing under mostly clear skies. And again, the wind chill values as well. And you're going to have to contend, we're all going to have to contend with the wind chill values tomorrow as well. Looking at a high of around 22 degrees, winds lightening up a little bit, sunshine, and then as we look ahead to Monday, it's almost the same, high of around 22 degrees, though the winds may pick up just a little bit on Monday. And we are also looking at some sunny skies as well. We were talking a little bit earlier to the Mount Washington Observatory. And wow, what a day it has been on top of the rock pile. Already today they had a peak wind gust of 148 miles per hour. That's the strongest gust they've picked up there in about a decade. Today they're look at that, temperatures minus 22. In the clouds early, then in and out of the clouds under partly cloudy skies, slight chance of snow showers and possible snow accumulation of maybe an inch up on Mount Washington. And look at that wind chill falling to minus 65 or minus 75 degrees. So of course, Mount Washington Observatory, they are a non-profit agency. They are always looking for your help. You can become a member. Just check out their website, mountainwashington.org, and you can become a member of the observatory. Well, coming up on the show, we will be finding out about Cynthia's Challenge. Also, we are going to have another watch and win, and looks like I have a lift ticket from Cranmore Mountain to give away. But first, let's take a look at the snow report. And the snow report is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area and recognized by readers of Ski Magazine for the best grooming in the East. For the 5th year, Bretton Woods is just 35 miles from North Conway. Bretton Woods looking at 58 trails, 9 lifts. They picked up an inch in the past 6 days. They are reporting machine-groomed, variable conditions. Their groomers have been out grooming around 48 trails, and things were a bit firm this morning due to the drastic temperature swing. It was basically, it's 30 degrees colder today than it was 24 hours ago. And they'll be having après-ski from 3 to 5:30, and they also have the kids' snowmobile park open from 11 to 4. That is all going on at Bretton Woods. There you go, presidentials. Up next, we have Attitash, 47 trails, 8 of 11 lifts, machine-groomed, frozen, granular conditions. Attitash today, let's see, Trillium will be closed for race training. Spillway will be closed for racing today, but they also have 3 Abenaki events this month. Today it's a slopestyle competition. Join us next weekend, 2/16, they're having their skier border cross in Kachina Park, and then big air and slopestyle competitions on February 23rd. And they are suggesting some nice runs today, maybe starting out on Middle Ptarmigan to Lower Ptarmigan or over at Bear Peak, where you can cut the cord up on wandering skis. Well, there you go, ripping it up at Attitash. Next up is Cranmore, 63 trails, 9 lifts, machine-groomed, frozen granular conditions today. All of their lifts will be running today from 8:30 to 4, with the exception of the South Quad. That'll remain open for night skiing. Night skiing, of course, is going on from 4 to 8 at Cranmore. And yeah, so all sorts of good stuff going on at Cranmore as well. King Pine, 17 trails, 5 lifts, machine-groomed, loose, granular conditions. They will also have night skiing tonight, and that is going on till 10 o'clock. Winter fun is in full effect today with today's Sweetheart Race. They'll have sleigh rides, guided snowshoe tour, their Nordic Trail Network freshly groomed this morning, and also their ice skating rink is scheduled to reopen today. And you could also check out their Twisted Pine Terrain Park with all of their different elements as well. And up next is Shawnee Peak in Bridgeton, Maine. And Shawnee Peak, yes, they're reporting 32 trails, 4 lifts, machine-groomed, loose, granular conditions. And their lifts are spinning today from 8:30 to 9. And today from 6 to 9, they have a night skiing special. It's just $19 for all ages, and that must be purchased on site. And yes, there will be a moon groom this afternoon at Shawnee Peak. And something different tomorrow at Shawnee. They'll have a sunrise skin and pancake breakfast on Sunday, where you can grab your skins and your skis or split board and gather at the base area at 6:15. And then after you skin up, there'll be a pancake breakfast, and it's $10 per person. So that's kind of cool at Shawnee Peak. Sunday River, they have 91 trails, 9 lifts, machine-groomed, hardpack. And let's see, looking at their snow report, they do have some higher elevation lifts on Windhold, but still the grooming crew was out, and they were laying down some corduroy on trails like Dreammaker, Tempest, Moonstruck, and Escapade. And you can also check out their website, sundayriver.com, for different deals coming up, like something on Valentine's Day, and also discounted lift tickets on select days for Maine and New Hampshire residents. And as Wildcat, Wildcat is closed today. They're having wind speeds of 70 miles per hour and gusts of up to 90 miles per hour. So they just cannot operate safely today, so safety always comes first in these decisions, both for their guests and for staff. So there you go at Wildcat. All right, cross-country conditions as we continue. Basically, cross-country skiing, the mantra today would be stick to the woods. At Bretton Woods, the Nordic Trail System currently has 38 kilometers of skate-groomed and track-set terrain. They're reporting variable conditions. Grooming will continue tomorrow, and if you want any more information, they suggest you give them a call at 278-3322. Bear Notch Ski Touring Center, 30 kilometers of classic, 35 of skating. They're reporting packed powder and powder conditions as well, suggesting you stick to the woods, and they have groomed some trails like East Pasture, Lower Fields, the Yates Farm Trail Network, So they're also saying that just, trails to Attitash Mountain Village will have a firm surface today. That is at Bear Notch Ski Touring. Today up at Great Glen Trails, they have 19 kilometers of classic, 26 of skating, picked up a couple inches in the past week, reporting machine-groomed, loose, granular conditions. Today they're having their Kids Ski Fest, which is a fun day of Nordic skiing for kids grades 1 to 8, and Great Glen Trails in terms of fat biking, using their tubing hill, and also snow coach tours. They suggest you call ahead to find out what is going on with that, because today is an interesting kind of day in terms of being outside and the weather here in our Mount Washington Valley. At Jackson Cross Country, 50 kilometers of both classic and skating. They picked up an inch in the past 4 days, and they're reporting variable conditions, machine-groomed and wet snow. They do have continuous skiing starting out at the Touring Center, and it goes to the picnic table on the South Ellis River Trail and to the Woodchuck parking lot on Carter Notch Road as well. Right now they're saying the East Pasture and Prospect networks are listed as available with caution. So, they're not recommending that you go there today, but if you're an advanced skier with multiple equipment options, you might enjoy yourself. Again, there you go at Jackson Cross Country Skiing. Well, coming up, we'll be finding out about Cynthia's Challenge, and we'll also do another Watch and Win as well. I'll be playing for a Cranmore lift ticket. As a matter of fact, we'll just fire up the question right now as a preview to get you going and talking about, what could be the answer. So here we go. Let's put up the question. And again, we're just putting this up for you now. We won't be taking callers until a little bit later on. So here we go. This will be for a Cranmore lift ticket. And let's see, many ski resorts have trail names in common, according to a recent Globe article. Which trail name appears the most in New England? Is it Deer Run, Exhibition, Chute, or Lift Line? So again, this will be for a Cranmore lift ticket, but we'll be doing that a little bit later on in the show. And when we come back, we're going to be finding out about Cynthia's Challenge. So don't go away.
Check out White Mountains TV's North Conway Village live cam any time of day to see a live video feed of North Conway Village. See live conditions, traffic, Mount Washington Valley weather forecast and alerts all in one spot. Go to the website whitemountains.tv and click on live cam. The North Conway Village live cam is presented by Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
Minutes from the highway, in the middle of the White Mountains, Loon Mountain Resort in Lincoln, New Hampshire. This is your destination.
Winter, make Shawnee Peak your skiing destination. Ski or ride over 40 perfectly groomed trails and 3 terrain parks. With 19 trails lit at night, we offer the most night skiing in New England. Shawnee Peak, online at shawneepeak.com.
The food, the party, the legend. All roads lead to the Red Parka Pub in Glen, where the valley rallies. Revive after skiing, hiking, or attractions with famous hand-cut steaks aged and hand-cut right on premise, chicken, ribs, fresh seafood, and lots of great appetizers. A fresh salad bar with homemade items and gluten-free options. All kids' entrees come with dessert and refills on beverages. The Red Parka uses fresh ingredients from local farms whenever possible. Everyone is comfortable at the Parka with seating for young families, large parties, date night, and even an outdoor patio in season. In addition to being dedicated to your total dining satisfaction, the Parka is a conscientious leader in the community, organizing several large events each year that benefit local nonprofit organizations and scholarships. The Parka also knows that when the sun goes down, it's time to let loose. It's license plates, mason jars, and the hottest live music scene in the Valley. The Red Parka Pub, a Valley original, the Valley legend, Route 302, Glen, New Hampshire.
Join the skiing lifestyle. Learn to ski at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Cranmore has been at the forefront of ski instruction since the 1930s. If you've always wanted to learn to ski or snowboard, Cranmore is the place to go.
Kids Rule is for kids that are ages 4 to 14, and we do spend a lot of time, and we see a lot of kids that are just starting out in the program, but we also see a lot of children that have started here and progressed, so they are masters all over the mountain. You know, they're skiing from the top of the mountain, they're looking for adventure in the terrain parks, or going through the glades. And it's all about providing an adventure and encouraging them to continue to build their skills and increase their knowledge and proficiency of skiing and the safety and responsibility of being a skier or snowboarder. This gives them the consistency, the experience, and the mileage they need to get a good footing under them.
To learn to ski or snowboard, visit cranmore.com or call 800-SUN-AND-SKI.
Here's a recipe for winter fun. Take New Hampshire's most magnificent landscape found only at Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Add in perfectly groomed cross-country skiing trails, squeals of delight on the tubing hill, and breathtaking views on our one-of-a-kind snow coach up Mount Washington. Blend in the Glenview Cafe and Outfitter Shop, and the final ingredient is your happy family. How sweet it is. Great Glen Trails. Come for the beauty, stay for the fun.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Check out White Mountains TV's North Conway Village live cam any time of day to see a live video feed of North Conway Village. See live conditions, traffic, Mount Washington Valley weather forecast and alerts all in one spot. Go to the website whitemountains.tv and click on live cam. The North Conway Village live cam is presented by Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England.
Welcome to Woodstock Inn Brewery, a 10-time Best of New Hampshire winner. It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay. Enjoy the cozy yet adventurous menu of our top-rated restaurant, set inside an authentic 1890s train station, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with indoor and seasonal outdoor dining options, live music, entertainment, and more. Brewery tours are offered daily. You can sample our classics like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000 Footer IPA, Red Rack Ale, or try one of our new beers like Moody Brew or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale, most of which are available for purchase in our gift shop, on tap, or wherever great beers are sold across New England. With 40 unique rooms and suites and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for weddings, events, and your family's next White Mountains adventure. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
But what we do is preserve land for community benefit. Carroll County is one of the fastest growing regions in New Hampshire outside of the seacoast. Most areas in the country actually have a land trust. We were one of the last areas in New Hampshire to get a land trust. We're only 16 years old. We were, well, going on 17 years. We were formed in late 2000. So I think that the issues that we're facing here in the Valley are issues that the entire nation is facing. In New England specifically, where so much control is locally held, you know, you could have towns that have robust zoning and planning ordinances, and you could have towns that don't at all. And so for a land trust that's town-wide, maybe they're filling a niche there. For a land trust that's regional, like the Upper Saco Valley Land Trust, I think that it's important to be looking at what each town brings to the table. We can own land like any other landowner, and when a land trust owns land, they typically set it aside and don't build on it and don't develop any roads, don't subdivide it. And the whole reason why we own land is so that the natural resources on the land can be preserved. And those can be agricultural resources, like we have an amazing breadbasket of excellent farmland soils in our region of New England. Some of the best soils in New England follow the Saco River. So the floodplain soils through Conway and down into Fryeburg, through North Fryeburg, and then down towards Brownfield are some of the best in New England. Wetlands and wetland species are also considered a conservation value that we protect. That includes surface waters and groundwaters as well. There's also rare plants, rare animals, the habitats that they depend on, and finally intact forested blocks. So big chunks of forested land that both provide habitat but also are working lands so that folks can still make a living off of the timber industry. So that's a sketch for what we consider conservation values. Ag, water, habitats, rare species, and then finally large intact blocks of working lands. That all of those are things that we are interested in either owning or protecting through a conservation easement. So as I said, when you own it, we own land just like any other landowner would own land. A conservation easement is somewhat different. A conservation easement is where the land still remains privately owned by a private party, a husband and wife, an individual, an LLC, who knows, just a traditional form of ownership. However, they have severed the development rights from that property and basically given those development rights to the land trust. So they're promising never to subdivide, never to develop, and what we're in the business of doing is making sure that there's green spaces and beautiful places to be here in the valley. That's why people are attracted to the valley. That's why they want a second home here. So we're making sure that we're not killing the goose that laid the golden egg.
Good morning, welcome back. It's about 7 minutes in front of 9 now, and coming up in March, Cynthia's Challenge at King Pine. We're all going to be skiing for Silas Heck. Thank you very much for joining. Allie Moore. Also, we have Shelley, Chris, and Silas Heck from Effingham. And first, tell us a little bit, Allie, about the Cynthia's Challenge and about Silas as well.
So this is our 6th year for Cynthia's Challenge, and this year it's March 15th through the 16th at King Pine Ski Area, and we're raising $65,000 for a handicapped accessible van for Silas.
Okay, and Shelley, can you tell us a little bit about Silas and about what life is like?
Silas is a 6-year-old boy. He's got HIE, which also gave him the diagnosis of cerebral palsy, spastic quadriplegia. He is nonverbal. He is legally blind and deaf. He can hear some things, and I think he can see some things, but he's completely dependent, so we have to do all of his care, and we have to carry him in and out of the car and out of the house and out of his room. So. Okay,
because also before he smiles too.
He does, yes.
And that's really fun to see. And also has brothers and sisters as well.
Yep, we have 4 kids total. We're a blended family. The oldest is Connor. He's 8, and then Silas is 6, and then we have Logan, who is 4. He's going to be 5 next month, and then we have Mia, who's 3.
And Allie, can you tell us how people can get involved and what goes on at the event?
Sure. So Cynthia's Challenge is a 24-hour skiathon, and we throw a party with the Vertical Challenge. So for 24 hours, you have skiing and riding.
Right.
Your 24-hour lift ticket provides breakfast, dinner, lunch Lunch is provided by Yankee Smokehouse.
Mm-hmm.
There's snacks, drinks throughout the night. We have a 2 a.m. ice cream sundae bar. It's just a wild time.
Mhm.
And you can go to cynthiaschallenge.org to find out all the additional information. But if you register at King Pine, it's
Mhm.
$100 for 24 hours of skiing for ages 6 and above, and then 5 and under $50.
And Shelley, can you give us an idea of what a day in the life, is like? What sort of care does Silas need, and where you'd be going and things like that?
So Silas goes to school at Ospey Central School. He's full-time kindergartner.
Mm-hmm.
So in the morning we get up, and it takes me about an hour to get him ready for school. Right now he currently rides the school bus, and then we have to take all the other kids to all of their different schools.
Mm-hmm.
And then Silas has a lot of different specialists that he has to see. Between Manchester and Boston are most of them. And he goes to probably 2 or 3 doctor's appointments a month, which are about 2 hours away each way. I'm Silas's primary care provider for home, so he goes everywhere with me. So when we have to take the other kids out, it's okay, buddy. When we have to take the other kids out, or we have to go to the grocery store or doctor's appointments, wherever I have to go, Silas goes with me. So we currently have him he has a car seat, a special needs car seat, that we have to carry him in and out of. He has a wheelchair, but I don't usually bring the wheelchair because it's really hard to lift in and out of my van by myself.
Sure.
So I'll bring a stroller with me most of the time. But he doesn't have good head support for himself, so when he's in his car seat, his head is dangling down most of the ride, unless he has all of his braces on, which helps a little bit, but it's tough in the summertime because he can't control his body heat. So.
So he has to be constantly, sort of bundled up and things like that.
Well, no, it's kind of the opposite.
Oh, the opposite?
If he is over bundled, then his heat will, he can't control it, and his heat will get too high. So, having in the middle of the summertime, having all of his braces and stuff on really makes me nervous in the car, especially because they're hot. Because he has to wear, undershirts and stuff with it.
Sure.
But.
And how did you connect with the Hecks?
So Cynthia's Challenge is by application, and so they've actually applied every single year since we opened up applications. It started in 2006, I believe, with Stacy Verrill needing a seizure detecting service dog for Cynthia Verrill, and we just saw such a need in the community that we decided to continue after the first 24-hour ski-a-thon. And each year we open it up to applicants, and we try and determine, how we can best suit these needs for the people that are applying. And they've thankfully applied every year, and every year we're like, we get it, we know that you have a need, and if we can accommodate it, we will. And this year it worked out really well that we were able to finally take care of their needs for a handicapped accessible van, and we are so lucky that the community has supported it for so long.
And there is a big sort of infrastructure for the event. I mean, you have Cynthia's Challenge, you have the Vertical Challenge as well, and you have a lot of the same volunteers and things like that?
We do. It's pretty much 100% volunteer run. We have Atlas Fireworks that donates half of the fireworks. The other half is taken care of by Bank of New Hampshire. Granite State Adaptive has been incredible to get our adaptive skiers out there during the event. Yankee Smokehouse, Bolt Depot, Thrivent Financial, they've all really stepped up to the plate. We've had Storyland show up with their characters, and they go out with Powder Bear, and it's a fun time out on the slopes, and it's all for a good cause.
Nice. And so once again, how can people get involved, register, and raise money?
Go directly to cynthiaschallenge.org. You can raise funds either by a team or online. You don't have to ski. You can certainly just go right online and donate. You can also find all that information on kingpine.com. But it's incredible. It's 24 hours of skiing and riding, your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, snacks, drinks. Like we have midnight soup, games throughout the night. There's a band. It includes your T-shirt. These guys have the T-shirts for this year on.
Looking sharp, I'm telling you.
Yeah. And it's such a fun event, and it's incredible, the outpouring of support. I mean, just his peers alone showing up to ski for Silas is incredible.
Nice. Well, Allie, Shelley, Chris, Silas, thank you very much for stopping by, and may the event be all it is that you want it to be.
Thank you, and thanks for helping us raise $65,000.
A pleasure. Okay, we'll be back after this.
Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Freiburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire provide the best snowmobiling adventures in the Northeast. With our fleet of new Arctic Cat snowmobiles, you will have access to the largest trail systems in Maine and New Hampshire. You'll enjoy cruising through the backcountry and taking in the beautiful scenic vistas along the trails. We provide you with trail maps, and all our sleds are equipped with GPS locators. We also offer guided tours, and if you need cold weather gear, we have that as well. Enjoy a Northeast Snowmobile adventure on a new Arctic Cat at Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Freiburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes, or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication for more than 22 years of unique quality merchandise. We are open daily in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
What makes Margarita Grill the go-to restaurant in the North Country? Margarita Grill has soul. Sustainable. Organic. Handcrafted. Local. Margarita Grill in Glen, New Hampshire, a Southwest-inspired restaurant and cantina with a unique twist, like nothing you've ever experienced.
Experience something original and flavorful in a unique setting. Experience a Valley Original restaurant. The Mount Washington Valley is a one-of-a-kind destination. Valley Originals are one-of-a-kind restaurants, independently owned and operated, offering something special you can't find anywhere else. Here are just a few.
The Oxford House Inn in Freiburg Village is a Maine certified environmental leader. Enjoy seasonally changing, innovative menus featuring natural, local, and often organic foods prepared by a classically trained chef. Dine with mountain views in a candlelit dining room, or relax in Jonathan's, their granite-walled pub.
Good food and good times has been the motto at the Red Parka for more than 30 years. Family owned and operated, the Parka is famous for its great steak dinners, innovative menu, refreshing beverages, and dancing in the pub, located in Glen, New Hampshire.
The Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson has been a favorite of locals and tourists for decades. Enjoy Yankee-style cuisine in a rustic, 3-story post and beam barn with views of Black Mountain Ski Resort. Sit fireside, enjoy live music, après-ski, or a family dinner.
Traditions Restaurant and Pub at Purity Spring Resort offers lakeside dining with classic and creative comfort food, craft beers, seasonal cocktails, wine, apps, and fresh entrees in their cozy pub and dining room. Just 15 minutes south of Conway on Route 153, traditionsnh.com. Get a taste of the Mount Washington Valley at a Valley Original restaurant. There are well over 20 restaurants in all. Look for the gold flag outside member restaurants and see the full directory at thevalleyoriginals.com.
This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. Family recipes from New York's Little Italy, passed down through generations. The best tomatoes, cheeses, olive oils imported directly from Italy, combined with the best homemade pasta, fresh cut steaks, veal, chicken, seafood, and Marcello's famous Italian meatballs. An elegant bistro. Tuscan Patio and Twilight Wine Garden offer wines straight from the vineyards of Tuscany. An espresso martini, local brew or specialty cocktail at a lavish indoor bar. Authentic Italian gelato, homemade cannolis, tiramisu, and espresso.
I've lived in the Bronx since I'm 3 years old, close to Arthur Avenue. This is the real deal. This is Italian food.
Now take the amazing flavor of Chef Vito Marcello's pasta sauces and dressings home with you. On sale at the Bistro and in stores around New England. This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro, CV Street, North Conway Village.
Winter, make Shawnee Peak your skiing destination. Ski or ride over 40 perfectly groomed trails and 3 terrain parks. With 19 trails lit at night, we offer the most night skiing in New England. Shawnee Peak, online at ShawneePeak.com.
Good morning, welcome back, 9:07, and yes, it is windy. Out there, you think it's windy where you are? Well, on top of Mount Washington, they just had a 134-mile-an-hour gust in the past 10 minutes, and it's minus 13 degrees. Wind chill makes it feel like it's minus 61. So right now in Conway, we're about 19 degrees. And all this is because of strong northwesterly winds will continue through the day today with a few morning snow showers and flurries giving way to clearing skies. Winds will diminish tonight, though, with quiet weather and seasonably cool temperatures expected on Sunday and Monday. On Tuesday and Wednesday, a storm system will move through the region with a plowable snowfall becoming increasingly likely, as well as a possible mix of precipitation types along the coast and over southern New Hampshire. So to skiers and riders, that is welcome, as we did have our warmth the past couple days and some rain. But here we go, winter's blustery return. Today we're looking at a high of around 20 degrees. Those gusts can be up to 55 miles per hour, so don't be surprised if there are some power outages or perhaps some downed limbs along the roads as well. Mostly sunny skies and wind chill values as low as 11 below. Tonight it's going to get cold. We're looking at a low of around 4 degrees. The winds will still be howling, mostly clear skies, and wind chill makes it feel even lower and colder. Tomorrow, some sunshine on Sunday, high of around 22, winds out of the west 10 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 10 below in the morning. And then looking ahead to Monday, we're also looking at a high of around 22, similar gusty winds and under some sunshine as well. Well, as we were talking earlier up on the rock pile, they are now at around, minus 13, 134 mile per hour gust. They'll be in the clouds early, then in and out of the clouds under partly cloudy skies. Slight chance of some snow showers, wind chill falling to minus 65, minus 75. When we were talking with Taylor Regan about 8:10, she told us of a 148 mile per hour gust that they experienced today on the summit of Mount Washington. So there you go, never a dull moment in and around our weather here in the Mount Washington Valley. Well, speaking of not being dull, we have all sorts of events. So why don't we, on tomorrow's show first, we'll be finding out about the cupcake battle, also local events, and also we will have some watch and win as well, giving away prizes that could be area lift tickets or various gift certificates to various businesses and restaurants as well. But as I promised, those events, and let's start up at Sunday River, where this weekend it is the Whiteout Weekend. It's an LGBTQ ski event and party, and it's its 9th year at the river, produced in association with Outriders and the Welcoming Committee. In addition to an amazing time on the slope, the weekend is all about good times with even better friends. And today at Great Glen Trails up in Pinkham Notch, it's the Kids Ski Fest. It's winter fun on skis for the whole family. They've got a maze, bicycle bumps, junior jump, all at the Skier Discovery Zone. There are games, team relays, and a scavenger hunt with prizes on trails to the Great Angel Cabin as well. And you can enjoy lunch in their cozy base lodge. Abenaki Park Slopestyle, that's scheduled for today at Attitash. Attitash freestyle events are in the Abenaki Parks located at Bear Peak with an assortment of rails, jib features, and tabletops. You can stomp your best tricks to walk away with prizes from participating sponsors. And this is always fun. Locals love this one, the Meister's Mid-Season Party at Cranmore. It is on February 13th from 4 to 7 in Zips Pub, and there's live music by Shark Martin. Now it is time for the weekly online watch and win question. Last week's prize was a Bretton Woods lift ticket, and well, the question from last week was which of these mountains is named after a Native American? Chocorua, Kearsarge, Wambach, or Moosilauke? And the answer was Chocorua, and the winner, well, Jill Ambrose. And Jill, well, there you go. You just won yourself that ticket to Bretton Woods. Well, this week, going to play for a lift ticket that is valid at both Attitash and Wildcat. And here's the question. Well, the question is, Mount Lafayette is located in which range? Is it the Presidential, the Carter Moriah, the Sandwich, or Franconia? To answer, you can go to our website, whitemountains.tv, and click on Win Prizes. We'll draw one winner from all correct answers, so good luck. And for information on any of these events or to submit your own event, you can go to our website, whitemountains.tv. Get local information, stream this show live, and enter contests for prizes on whitemountains.tv. And you know something? Over there on our table, we have this floral bouquet, and our floral centerpiece is from Lemon and Tulips of Fryeburg, Maine. You can let Lemon and Tulips put your two lips together this Valentine's Day. Just give them a call at 207-935-7700. And I think it's time now for another Watch and Win preview. And this preview would be for when we do ask the question, it'll be for a all-day adult ticket at Cranmore. But this is just a preview, and we'll be giving a prize away, be asking the question a little bit later on in the show. Okay, here we go. And the question is, here we go. Okay, many ski resorts have trail names in common. According to a recent article, which trail name appears the most in New England? Is it Deer Run, Exhibition, Chute, or is it Lift Line? Well, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll ask that question for real for that ticket to Cranmore. Don't go away.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.